Hey guys, David here with T&D Sports Cards. Welcome to a brand new video. And today we are going to have a mail day. Hopefully we will be getting back on track with a little more consistency and getting some more videos out. It's just been a little tough recently with we unfortunately have a close family member that's not doing so great health-wise, so a lot of our focus has gone towards that. Plus, there's been a lot of extra loads going on with work, so it's taken up quite a bit of my time. So I actually have not been watching a ton of everybody's videos out there within the last couple weeks. So I apologize for that. I'm hoping to again start catching up and watching all your guys' great stuff out there. But anyway, let's get to the focus of what we're doing here. I received a package in the mail, and this actually comes from Jamie, who has a channel, JD, that's Jamie D, I would imagine, jd66cards is the name of his channel. It's a great channel. He does a lot of hockey stuff. He's done some very cool vintage pack openings. I've seen him do some really nice 70s and early 80s packs. I believe it's all been OPC, so that's been nice. He's also done some baseball. I've seen him do some Series 1 for Topps. Recently he did a opening day blaster as well. But really great stuff. Really nice guy. He was doing some hockey cubes that I guess he had picked up at a local store, and I had commented on a couple of his videos that I really thought they were cool, and he was nice enough to put one together, I believe, and send one to us. So I think that's what's going to be inside here. So we'll take a look at it and see what we got. I hope I'm not tearing anything there. Okay, all right. Yeah, this is quite the cube here. There's a lot in here. All right, so how are we gonna get to, let's see. There's a lot of cards in here, Jamie. This is really generous of you. And painter's tape is always good because it comes off pretty easily, yet it secures everything well too. So very nice. All right, let's see if we can slide these out. Yeah, it looks like we got some baseball in here too. So I guess we'll do. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is awesome. Oh, boy. Topps Heritage. I'm not even positive that I knew that Topps Heritage did hockey. That is a really awesome card. Thank you. And of course, we've had some conversations about the teams that I'm interested in. That is a really nice Trottier. That is a 77, I believe. Oh, wow, look at the next one here, too. And these are all OPC. Yeah, this is a 77. And these cards are in unbelievable shape. Look at this Nystrom. This is so nice. This is 74. So this, I believe, would be his second-year card. Wow, that is incredible. And an Anders Kaller. That's a beautiful Clark Gillies. I think I actually have this in the Topps, so now I get to actually see his name, so that's pretty cool. And Clark Gillies unfortunately passed, I want to say late January of this year. Apparently he had been sick for not too long a time, because he had been to the new arena and he had done some television spots with the team, but it really was not made public that he was not well until after he had passed. That's a beautiful card. There's another nice one. These are from the 80-81 OPC, Stefan Pearson, Wayne Merrick, Mike McEwen, Thomas Janssen, Butch Goring. These are all from the 82. And moving up a bit here, this is an 86. And I love that these are all OPC. This is obviously here in the States where we see tops more, although I've definitely done diligence over many years in trying to get as much OPC as I could. Patrick Flatley, another Butch Goring, that's an 83. Kenny Morrow, Flatley, Dwayne Sutter, these are 86s. Steve Larmer, this is an 88 Steve Larmer. Steve Conroy, oh, that's a nice Glenn Anderson, that's also 88. An 83 of Kevin Lowe, that would probably be his third year. Nice Lanny McDonald, that's a nice Bobby Clark, that's from 78. That's an awesome card. A nice Marcel Dion. This is again a 77, I think, of Rick Green. Yeah. Rick Green was actually a coach with the Islanders in the 90s. He was an assistant coach for several years. It's a Pitt Marin. That's a 75. That's beautiful. Another 75. That's Bobby Clark. Showcased here. These are team leader Blackhawks. This, I believe, is 74, I want to say. I'm pretty sure this is from 74, as is this Rangers. Oh, that's really cool. Wow, these are just great cards. Phil Esposito wins the Hart. This is also a 74. Speaking of Hart, Jerry Hart of the Islanders. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Look at this. Love that hair. Just love the hair. I think it's cool about Butch Goring is that we get to see him all the time, because he's been the color guy or the analyst on the Islanders for television for many years. He's very much out in the public too. He's always doing signings. That's a nice Ron Greshner. And a Charlie Simmer of the Kings from the 80-81. Those are some great cards there. All right, so it looks like maybe we're getting into some baseball. We might find a lot of Mets here. Skip Lockwood, I remember him well. And this is a cool thing with the OPC again, with now with the Red Sox. So he had since departed at that point here. That's a nice Fred Lynn. I remember that card. Darryl Porter, Alfredo Griffin, the Human Rain Delay. Oh my gosh, look at those eyebrows. Wow. I don't know if I ever really noticed it that pronounced on Bill Buckner, but this card really enhances that, and it's kind of odd that his mustache is a different color too. Now, if this were a Topps card, I would swear that it was airbrushed. Even this kind of looks funny there, but I don't think Donruss did that. Now, I could be wrong. You guys could correct me if I am wrong, but I don't remember them being into the airbrushing. That's a very interesting photo. We got to turn back the clock of Hank Aaron here. And I believe this is from, what, 82, I want to say? What does that say? Oh, it's much later than that. Wow, looks like 89. And we got some 85s, or 185. These are 84s. Al Oliver, he was quite good. Don Sutton, of course, in the Hall of Fame. Tommy John, who's famous for, Tommy John. Nice Raleigh Fingers. Ted Simmons. Phil Garner, Scrap Iron. Love those Astros hats, the orange hats. Those are really cool. That's a nice action shot. Looks like he's completely in the air. El Presidente, Ernie Witt, he was really good. Here's a nice Ozzie Smith. This would be a third year of him, I would say, yeah. Steve Trout sporting those awesome sunglasses. Bob Boone, that's a nice Eddie Murray. Oh, Jim Palmer, I love Jim Palmer. He's one of, I'm not really like a huge PC, like where I pick a player and I collect all his cards, but there are a handful of guys, and Palmer's one of them. He's got a lot of great cards. I mean, so many of his cards are just really awesome action shots. And this is very much one of them. Fisk is another guy that I'm actually thinking about doing a video on his cards at some point in the near future, just because he's got so many great baseball cards. He was, as somebody on the YouTube family along the way said that there were a few guys that were blessed with great cards, and he's definitely one of them. Claudel Washington played a couple years with the Mets. I remember being pretty decent. Oh, that is a Topps card, okay. And then we got some Leaf cards. These are nice. Dykstra. These are all 86 champs Mets. Ray Knight, unfortunately, the Mets did not offer him what he wanted, so he left right after they won the World Series. That's a nice Hernandez. Allen and Ginter. Yeah, I don't have any of these. These are really cool. A Strawberry. And oh, it's Gaylord Perry. Wow, that's awesome. Yogi. Wow. I don't have too many Yogi Berra cards. That's really cool. And this is beautiful. I definitely do not have this card. And this was probably an insert. Actually, I think this was last year. This is actually one of the few cards from last year where you could actually read the name on the cards. That is a beautiful card. I really like that. And what do we got here? We got a Pirates batting leader card. This is from the 82 set, I want to say, yes. Steve Yeager, who I always like to call him Hollywood because at least throughout the 80s, he always had these really fancy sunglasses on. Like, he looked like he was more like a Hollywood star than a baseball player. That's a nice Machado. That's another insert. A nice Strasburg. I'm assuming these are all from the same. Were these from all from last year too? No, these are much older than that. Of course, it's the 83 design. Eric Hosmer. McCutcheon, who I think is still playing for the Phillies. Daniel Murphy. That was sad that he left the Mets and had a couple of great years with Washington. He was surprisingly retired. I think he was only about 34 or 35, and he just retired. What a postseason he had in 2015 for the Mets. Justin Verlander, my son will love this card. He is in love with Justin Verlander. That's a cool shot. A Pedro, one of my all-time favorites. That's an awesome card. I love that's in the Expos garb there. Andres Galarraga. I actually just was going through a box recently and I found his rated rookie card from '86. That was a highly sought after card at that point in time. I remember that one, and for some reason Cal Daniels. I don't know why that name pops in my head, but he was another one. Those two guys were their cards carried a premium for a short period of time. And we have a Javier Baez Greatness with Ernie Banks. That is a really nice card. I like the then and now stuff. And Javier Baez, I think, is with the Tigers now. Was with the Mets for a couple of months. That's a nice card. Those are all incredible cards. I can't say enough nice things, Jamie. Thank you so much. That was just incredibly kind of you to send this our way. To say I appreciate it is an understatement. So guys, please go check out jd66 cards. As I mentioned earlier, he's got a really, really great channel. I will provide a link in the description for this video, so you guys can go check them out. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to our channel, we would love it if you would subscribe and follow us along. And we will see you sometime later this week. Again, I think I'm going to shoot for Friday. Hope for the best, and that we can continue to get some more content out there. So enjoy your day, guys, and we will see you soon. Take care.